Today is 9th August 2018, and this is our 4th day in the field. We are now going to show the continuation of Nyakiyumbu main line. And this is now the separate we are looking at now when they separate from the Karabyo main line, because along they have been moving parallel together. Where we are standing now is where the Karabyo main line ends. It ends at the church tap. So we are also standing on the main line at the church tap that continues down to Nyakiyumbu tank. You can show the church. I think you can see the overview of the church. So you can see as we move down, we are now moving down on the Nyakiyumbu main line. Yeah, we are here standing on the middle point of the Nyakiyumbu tank main line. And you can see down, this is the next house you see, is what we call, is what? St. Joseph Catholic Church. And we are currently still in the middle point of the Nyakiyumbu main line to the tank. We are now going to rotate here. As you see, we are crossing the road. When we reached here, we crossed the road, and we did use the culvert to cross. You can turn and come to the culvert. We did come and we put a pipe in the culvert. So, but as we were moving along, we found up some leakage. I think there's someone who tampered with our pipe. And down you can see him. He just crossed through the culvert, and then we are going to move to our right down to the tank. But when we reached here at the culvert, there could be someone who tampered with our pipe, and we're seeing there's a leakage here. I think maybe he tampered with it, but a small leakage. So the scheme attendants will come and then they repair it. We can see there's some water coming in. So it's big water. This is a loss to us. Yeah. Where he's facing is now where we are going to go, towards moving down to Nyakiyumbu tank. We are standing now is the junction. It's a T that leads water to Nyakiyumbu tank. As you can see down, this is now going to Nyakiyumbu tank, and this one is going to the Nyakiyumbu and Bukangara Trading Center taps. It's our manhole. It's us who built it in the new rehabilitation process. And as you can see down valley, that's where the Nyakiyumbu tank is, and the Bukangara and Nyakiyumbu taps are also along the main line. Where we are standing now, we are standing at Nyakiyumbu Trading Center tap. But we didn't see a lot of people who are collecting water. We just saw one jerrycan. It's just within a small center that we call Nyakiyumbu Trading Center. You can see these are primary school kids. They just started from Nyakiyumbu Primary School, which is the nearby school in town. That's what some schools that also need some water, and they can also get some help. From this tap, we are going to flow down. We are going now down to Bukangara Trading Center tap. And on our main line, Bukangara Trading Center tap will be the last tap on this main line. Where we are standing now, we are standing on the main line that is from to Bukangara tap. And where I'm standing, there is a T that is now giving water to the Kankara tap. And this T also still, the line crosses the road that we see and goes to the village we call Chikumbi village and the Catholic church. But for Chikumbi village, they have no tap because it needs, we extend it deep the community, and we don't have currently finance to rehabilitate it. We hope as we go on, if we get financed, we shall be able to also help the Chikumbi village that also has a water stress. Where we are standing now, we are standing at the Kangara Trading Center tap. But we can see, we saw some good number of jerrycans. People had come to collect some water. And from here, we have two villages where we can extend the project from. We have Chasero 1 village and Nyamatunga village. We feel if we can get funds for pipes, we are able to extend this water because here we still have enough water that can serve those two villages.
Amana ni jabaluku principal. Ndichamani we Kaha Trading Center. Katika irisima project pia misha kuluka Karabyo na baba ande bakamwa chikaya. Ngasaba ende mutasa mongera mwamani nuko abataka abakabono Nyamatunga 1 Nyamatunga 2 na katikale erikiro manyakatwanze batunga na bamayetu nuko mundu akalumbuka kabunweyi na natchetwa kwa tapu ena nabana eherinyira maeta neryo ngasaba ndi mumurenge sana mani manene litosatuwa chicha neryo nabwekyo.
Yeah, he's saying Baluk Principal is the chairperson trading center, and this tap is located at his lot. He thanks the company and all the organizations that are supporting us with the fund. But he also requests that we still need more funds so that we can extend water to other villages that need water. Like he has talked of Katikali, Nyamatunga, Chasero 1. Those are the water stressed villages. Here is a very important clip. You're still recording it? Where we are standing, we are now standing in the middle point of the line. That's the line from the junction point that's running to the Nyakiyumbu tank. So from here we are going to go down and we'll reach the Nyakiyumbu tank. So when we reach Nyakiyumbu tank, then we shall be able to show a main line that's rehabilitated that is working. Yeah, we are now finally at Nyakiyumbu tank. And now we are here, we are going to show one line that's rehabilitated where the community is getting water currently. And the current working taps. That's the Amos, Amon and the Kasese taps. We are also going to show two lines that are not yet rehabilitated. That's the Simon line and Otim line. We have just 3 lines, but currently one line is the one that's working on this tank. Yeah, this tank was donated by Howard Crook, as usual, as the best donor of the scheme. This is his post. So here at the tank, we made up a bypass. This bypass, its work helps us to feed the tank even when it is closed and when other water is going to the main line. It has been helping us majorly in the dry season. We reserve at the same time when people are collecting the water. And if in case there is a problem, we can still use the water that is stored in the tank. Here we use the T. This is 32 by 32 millimeter. Clip your chin. Yeah, here, come closer. This line is going to drop in the main line that's going to the community. And this line here is dropping to the tank. Then that clip. Yeah. Where we are seeing now, that's our tank outlet. And this one, we need to clean it and put a manhole because there is a control valve to the main line. Just come down. So as we go down, when we reach here, is where we see our bypass joining the main line. So we can use now the water directly from the line without even passing it the tank. But our aim here for the bypass was we can even reserve what is going in the tank and another one is going to the main line even when the tank is closed. I'm now standing on a T. This T is on the main line from Nyakiyumbu tank. This is the line that's running down to Kasese tap. And the T I'm standing on is the T that is taking water to Amos and Amos tap. As you can see, Amos tap is near the T. At the moment, I have not yet installed a water meter. I think in the whole system I have only 2 taps which has no meter, the Amos and Amos tap. Where I am now, this is the Amos tap. You can see the water is following, but there's no one collecting water. It's majorly more of a household tap. It's not commercial. We have very few people, the neighbors, just very few who come and also collect water, but they also buy. It also has no meter, but maybe with time we shall install the meter. Yeah, where we are standing, this is now the end point of our main line that we have been following. And this tap is what we call Kasese tap. You can see for it has a meter. It helps me to monitor how much has been sold. It serves a lot wide of community because we have not yet put a second tap down to it. I think if we get fund, we shall be able to extend to other villages. For example, there is Nyakiyumbu too, and its neighborhood. Where we are standing now, we are in a village called Nyakiyumbu 2. It's the proposed extension of the Simon main line. That's the line that we shall connect from the tank. This line has been connected on the main lines, but we did cut it off because it had a lot of breakdowns. So we feel if we can rehabilitate it, the water will be able to reach here. It needs some fund because it has some parts where we need to put new pipes. Is covering the view of the village where we are standing. We are standing at the end point where we feel the water can reach. And you can see the village looks to be more sparsely populated, but it has people who need the water. They walk also long distance. They walk long distance looking for water, but currently without the distance, they can now take water from the Kasese tap, but it's a bit far from them. That's why we propose we can extend the water to this village. Yeah, where we are standing is what I call the Friday tap. And this tap it's located on in the middle point of Simon line, which we hope we can connect to the tank. It is still connected on our main line, but we did cut it off from main line because it needs a lot of rehabilitation. We feel with time, once this line is rehabilitated, this tap will also work. Yeah, where I'm standing now, I'm standing near the tank to our main line. It's where we propose that we can put a T and then we connect to Simon main line. I'm going to somewhere to stand to Simon main line that is existing where we think we can connect the tank. I'm standing on the Simon line. This line is from the existing Bwera main line. This is where we hope if we can get a pipe from the tank, we can join from the tank to where I'm standing to join the water from the tank to Simon line. Now connecting it would need a new pipe because already this line is not yet connected to the Nyakiyumbu tank.